Hi, my lovelies. I hope that you're all safe and well. Bank holiday blessings to you. As is the way, always on a bank holiday, it rains. I was going to do this video outside today because we've had some beautiful sunshine, and I thought, oh, I'll do this little video in the garden today, but no such luck. Bank holiday rain as per, but never mind. So I thought that I would come on today to do Monday guidance reading for you. And I've spent the weekend seeing some beautiful family members and some beautiful little doggies as well that my husband's family have got. So I thought with that in mind, I would work with the Magical Dogs Tarot this weekend. Sorry, not this weekend, this Monday. I'm still sort of feeling like I'm in the weekend, I think. Is always the way, isn't it, with bank holidays? You sort of feel a bit all over the place. But no, Monday. So using this deck. So these are the cards. So as ever, give them a tap, give them a hit, and let's channel a message for the highest of good. And this will be a card that represents the coming week ahead. Just want to say massive thank you and shout out to everybody that has been purchasing tickets for all of the events for the tour, but particularly the next upcoming date happening on the 30th of April, which is for Foxy's Den in Frome. We are now down to the last 30 tickets. So that would be amazing if we can get that sold out within the next couple of days. So if you're wanting to come to Foxy's Den, but you're umming and ahhing, if you haven't bought a ticket yet, but you'd still like to come along, don't leave it too late, because I'd hate for any guys to miss out. And it'd be amazing if we could get this event sold out at some point this week. Okay, so let's see what we need to know about for this Monday and the coming week ahead. Oops. All right. Just going to get a little bit direct with these because we seem to be spinning a lot, but we're not actually popping out. I think a lot of people are feeling like that at the moment, aren't they? Like we're spinning, we're in this limbo-land energy, but we're not necessarily getting anywhere that fast. There we go. Get one in the end. Oh, interesting. So we're going into the Sky Alpha Female. So this is the equivalent of the Queen of Swords. So with the Queen of Swords, she's a motherly figure. She's a motherly sort of presence. But her role, her power is actually about dominance, putting her best foot forward and actually making sure that her world works for herself. So she's not going to be held back. She's not going to be limited. She's not going to be sort of bossed around by anybody else's ideas or belief systems. So it could be, as we look at this week, that maybe you're making some personal changes that are going to work and serve yourself. These may not sit or sort of work overly that well for other people, but perhaps you're having to put personal boundaries in place for you. And because she is the queen, this is about not sacrificing, not giving away your power. It's making your world work for you. And sometimes that might make you a bit more solitary. You might sort of feel like you haven't got as big a tribe of people around you with your choices and your decisions, but you're sort of doing what works for you, essentially. So this is really important time to give back to yourself. And I think that's the thing, isn't it? Sometimes we spend so much of our time focusing on helping other people, making sure they're safe, making sure they're accommodated. And sometimes we lose ourselves in the process. Sometimes we almost lose our own spiritual identity, or we just lose the essence of who we are, where we're giving so much to other people. So there's a focus on this week of giving to the right energies, but making sure that nobody is taking advantage of your good nature. So there is a lot of boundary setting with this card, you know, and you've climbed a lot of mountains, a lot of personal hurdles to get to the sort of place that you find yourself at in this crazy journey of life. And that's kind of symbolic with the mountain sort of rock surface that she's on. She's had to go over some personal hurdles, some personal battles, and those have been sort of personal stories for yourself that people haven't always necessarily helped you with or known fully about. You've had to get to that place of recognition on your own. So even more so important, if you've made it to the top of a sort of tricky mountain or road or journey, you don't want to then sort of sacrifice at that sort of final leg of your journey or your adventure for somebody else. So boundary setting, making sure your world works for you, still connecting with the right energies, but gently moving away from anything negative, anything that doesn't serve your highest of good. And I've been talking to a lot of people and they've been doing that lately. It's like I was talking to a lovely client the other day, and she's a hairdresser, and she said she's just no longer going to sort of do hair for the people that drain her. And she was very matter of fact about it. She's had a bit of a journey that she's been on, and a bit of an awakened moment of realization that she's just not prepared to accommodate crap, essentially. And in a nutshell, that's kind of what this card is about. So this week, there is a real focus here on personal boundaries, personal acceptance, looking at what works and serves and what doesn't, and being at peace if you have to detach, or if you have to cut somebody off, or if you have to close the book on a piece of your story for something better to sort of be opened. So an interesting card this week. So I will leave it with you. I hope it resonates. I hope it makes a little bit of sense. Stay safe, stay well, stay fabulous. And I will look forward to catching up with some of you lovelies at the various things happening this week. It's primarily Zooms and Facebook this week for myself, but on Sunday, you will be able to catch me in Avebury at the Spiritual Psychic Fair. I am fully booked for that day, so I'm sorry if you've not been able to get a space there, but still come along because there's some fantastic readers, healers, therapists and stall holders. So have an amazing week. Take care of yourselves, and hopefully the rain will sort of sod off soon so we can get some lovely sun again. And I will catch up as and when. Bye for now.